Hello, I'm Dr. Alan Partridge, Adobe eLearning Evangelist. I wanted to take a moment to tell you all about the new smart learning interactions that appear in Adobe Captivate 6. Let's take a look. Here you can see I have Captivate 6 open, and I'll go to the Insert menu and choose Insert, and then choose Interactions, and that'll open the new Smart Learning Interactions menu. Here you can see there are a variety of interactions. Now, interactions provide you with a way to create interactivity without actually having to do any programming. There are several common kinds of interactive experiences that are the kinds of things that we've become used to seeing in e-learning modules. And those are the ones which have been focused on here. So you can add any of those and then just add your own content without having to do all the development and programming on your own. You can see at the top, the first one is the accordion. An accordion works by having a common label heading, and then when the user rolls over part of that accordion, the element below pops open and the other elements close. The tabs section is used for having multiple tabs. So sort of like if you had file folders, you're going to have multiple tabs across the top. The next one is a process circle. This one you can use for any kind of procedure or business process that you want to define. You can add elements to the individual elements in the process circle, and then when a user rolls over any of those elements or clicks on any of those elements in the process circle, a panel appears that shows them the content that you want to reveal that explains whatever the concept is in that particular process. The pyramid is kind of similar, except it suggests a hierarchy wherein some things are more or less important than others. Over here is the timeline. This one's pretty awesome. The timeline gives you an opportunity to express things over a period of time or intervals, or really anything where you want to show data which is varied over a time sequence. So it gives you an opportunity to show that kind of interaction. Over here you have the circle matrix. The circle matrix gives you a similar kind of a process look that will actually allow you to show data in a more complex form. Again, anything that the user clicks on or rolls over opens in a side tab. Here we have a pyramid matrix. A pyramid matrix is just a slightly more complex way to show a hierarchical structure. The next one here is a glossary. We'll talk about the glossary in some length. The glossary is actually a way to list all of your glossary terms, but you can also use an XML file to import a glossary from a database and then automatically populate all that information into your glossary inside of the Smart Learning interaction. The next one is a certificate, and of course people love to insert certificates into their projects. You just click on it to go ahead and bring that certificate in. And then the last one, a word search, a little bit of a game, so you can have some fun with that. So let's take a look at how one of these typical ones works. We'll insert the accordion, clicking on the item, and then clicking Insert at the bottom of the panel. Once you've got that, you're going to see a dialog that appears that looks like this. This gives you a chance both to format your interaction and an opportunity to go in and add your content. So for example, if I wanted to work on this interaction title, I could simply click on it and then change the name of the interaction. Maybe I want this particular module to be about workplace safety. So I simply type in workplace safety, and then I can click anywhere to go on to the next step. If I have a subtitle, I can then select the subtitle line just by clicking on that text again. And then I can say whatever that might be, understanding how safety helps us all, or something like that, right? So I can put in that information. Now let's say that I wanted to actually put in the information for the label for the first button. Same thing is true. Even though it's interactive for me here, all I have to do is click it and put it in. A common question is, what if I wanted to have only three levels in my accordion? No problem. All you have to do is click the delete button off to the side when any of these elements is selected. Automatically that element will be deleted and you'll have the remaining elements. Oh, but what if you want more than three? No problem. Click the add button down at the bottom and that will allow you to add. So click to open the item, then click minus while you're on the title to delete that particular item. And each of these works basically the same in all the Smart Learning interactions. In addition to being able to put in all your own custom content, you'll be able to actually change the look and feel by clicking on these themes over on the side. Captivate will give you an immediate preview of what it looks like when you make that change, and it'll show the big green checkbox to let you know that you've chosen that particular default theme. Now, what if you like part of a theme, but you don't like all of it? Let's say, for example, that I didn't like this black background. Well, what I can do is come down here and click on Custom. There, I can then go and look at things like the header, and maybe I want to change the color of the header background. I can actually click here and then choose a different background color. Maybe I choose a color that looks I don't know, something crazy like that. No, how about like that? Oh, there we go. Now that red on that background doesn't look all that great. So I can also go in and see how this says title and then the text, and here it says description and then the text. So the description is the part I want to change. I just go there, choose the description, change the color here to a new color that I like, and now I'm ready to move on. So you can see it's very quick and very simple to go ahead and make all those changes. Once you're ready, just click OK, and all your changes will be updated and brought in with your new Smart Learning interaction. That's it for now. Enjoy.